Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the USF Bulls and the Charlotte 49ers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will have the ball first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quick give. It's Alexander. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll run the counter, and they swarm him under.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Williams from the gun on third down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the 49ers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. The Bulls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Luke Kromenhoek, what a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Looking to throw, it's Kromenhoek. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Got him downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. What you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the big fella.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Wants to throw again. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got some room to run. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Charlotte. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hoke. He's looking deep. And they say this is a game of inches, just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big game. Instead, it's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. The snap sets up to throw. Out wide left, it's Stokes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This definitely isn't the start they drew.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Changing the routes with his receiver. Needs it here on 4th down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Well, after that opening pick six, really good focus here to get in position to tie it up. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Williams. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. On the return. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sells the run, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Bulls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and
the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Throwing, Williams. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're all over him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bulls sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hope. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Stokes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Look out. And he gets it away.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
2nd and long here. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield. It's Isaac. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25. He's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Right side, it's Isaac. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, USF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running inside, it's Alexander. Driven back.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
And the 49ers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to get started. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air, it's Hope. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Left side is Isaac. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Touchdown Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Hauls it in. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no, he's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's loose down the left side. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It's bad enough on offense to turn it over. It's even worse, though, David, when you let a D lineman flip the field on you. What happened there?
It was greatness is what happened. I don't know what you're talking about when you let the D lineman, the best athletes on the field. That's what you dream about, by the way. You dream about scooping up a fumble, taking it to the house, showing everybody that defensive linemen are such great athletes, and just point proven. 40-plus yard return. Hey, running back, anything you can do, I can do better.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to finish this quarter with a touchdown on 3rd and goal. He's changing the play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, South Florida. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the home team in the throes of what is right now a major upset. It's early, I shouldn't get ahead of myself, but this team believes and they could just pull this off. Now over to your game inside Jerry Richardson Stadium. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 20. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Bulls head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Right back to the well. Enough to move the chains. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Quarterback changing the play. Sells to fake. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Porter. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Looking for room. It's Parks. Oh, he's got some space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. To the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. This game all but decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Walker will fire. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
They give it to him again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On the snap, it's Parks. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Escapes the sack. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Long way to go on second down. Walker to throw. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Run ends there.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snags it. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been